everyone. Welcome to my show. I am the Empath, and today is another episode of New Year's resolutions. So let's kick off right away. And finances. So far I'm doing all right. Like I didn't have any expenses today. There wasn't really much going out to spend things. I was spending the entire day pretty much at my mom's house and at my mom's business place for the open house, and then we came home, watched shows, ate food. So didn't really have to worry about things so much, so finances are kind of exactly where they are. I just have to make sure that I put money where it's supposed to go and don't spend money until I have income, because I do still have bills to pay regardless. So there's that. Desktop is as it is. In case you didn't know, I'm just reading down the list, so I'll just go down the list. So desktop, not any closer, not any farther. At the I don't know. Anyway, standing up for myself, I didn't have any crap to take anyone, so doing all right with that. Read Bible more. I read through 5 chapters of Isaiah, and the first chapter that I'm reading, chapter 20, reminds me that the Bible has some weird and funny parts because it's talking about Isaiah stripping down naked, and then it's talking about all these people walking around with exposed buttocks. It used the word buttocks. That's funny. I have a runny nose. I'm trying to get through this real quick. Anyway, so keep things tidy. I am working on that. I am tidying up my room more, and it is getting easier. And so once I get things tidy, it's just a matter of keeping things tidy. And hopefully that will be made really easy with this series because that'll be like, oh, I should keep things tidy. So, YouTube. Obviously, as you are seeing, I am keeping up with it. Now, granted, it's waiting until like the beginning of the next day, at least on my time. Maybe it's on time for you or something. I don't know. But it is pretty late slash early when I am recording and editing and uploading. So there is that, and the New Year's resolution video that went up yesterday, went up like I didn't get it posted last night, and that was because by the time that I was able to get that finished recording and edited and you know, the rendered, it it was like 50%. I'm like, I have to go to bed because I need sleep. It was already like 5 in the morning. I was only gonna be getting like 3 or 4 hours of sleep ish. I ended up getting like 4 or 5, so lucky me, yeah. One thing I forgot to mention is that this headset is something that Ben is giving me to try out, and if I like it, he will sell it to me. And I might, as part of the finances, I think I will have to decline because my camera does come with its own microphone and stuff. But I figured I'd at least give it a try, and maybe he holds on to it and I buy it from him later when I am a little bit more secure in my finances. But some of that will depend on the quality of this, and I'll need to talk to Min about that because there's only so much that I can tell. He's really better about telling that sort of stuff. So there's that. Being happy. I've been pretty happy today. I haven't had an issue. I hadn't thought about it really, but there wasn't really an issue. I did a lot of napping, so that helped. But yeah, I haven't had any issues I can readily think of with being happy today. So there's that. Brushing teeth. I forgot to do that before I started recording this. I'm going to do that as soon as I finish this recording because that is a thing and I want my teeth to be better and shiny teeth and such. So there's that. Shower more. I am going to shower for tomorrow after church or today or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna stop that right there. I'm going to use whatever references I have, and I'm not going to be concerned about the technicality. It's whatever I consider it to be. That's, I think that's a new resolution I'm going to add. Um, do what I want. I will rephrase that after the video, but you get the idea. Like, I'm not gonna be worried about technicalities and such so much if I can help it. So there's that. Anyway, um, working out. That's another thing I will need to do. I will need to do my push-ups and rambling. So far, I'm keeping it down. Maybe having a little bit of issue here and there, but I think I'm keeping it down. So that's amazing. Responsibility. I took back the dishes tonight. That was something that I talked to my mom about, and dishes are my thing as of the new year. And I did that. I wiped down the counters, wiped down the stove, wiped off the outside of the microwave, even though all I had really had to do was kind of the dishes and maybe the counters, because that's kind of a thing, but it hasn't been followed through with slash enforced. So, but I did it, and I did the other stuff. So I'm feeling pretty confident about that. Also, if you're wondering why it is that I'm wearing the Harry Potter robe, it's because I don't get enough use out of it, so I'm trying to get more use out of it. Which brings me to another thing that I'm going to put on there. Uh, don't hoard. I'll rephrase that as well. So moving on. Rambling responsibility wish list. I did some editing and messing around with the list that I have as far as that goes. So that should be helpful and it will help me keep track of things. Another thing that I've added onto my list is crafts. I want to start doing things, making things that are useful and helpful. So I'm probably going to try to budget time into things in order to see I could make this thing and it would be helpful, like, because I could make gifts or make something useful or whatever. So basically, I'm going to be looking into life hacks and seeing how I can get the most out of the things that I have, because that's part of the problem with hoarding is like you hoard it, but then you never use it. So I want to actually use it. That way, I don't get so pestered with myself about hoarding, and then I'm not taking up so much space with all these things that I'm hoarding. Facebook. I want to wean myself off of Facebook because I spend way too much time scrolling on there. It is a struggle for me. I will consider it an addiction. So I need to wean myself from that. And that pretty much covers everything that I had to talk about. So, yeah, feel free to leave, how your progress is going in the comments. If you have any suggestions of New Year's resolutions for me, go ahead and leave those in the comments. I am open to suggestion. And with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. Like and favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe to become a VIP today. And I will see you all next time. Tomorrow, actually. Have a great day.